Welcome witches to Run Roulette, where we're going to let our run determine our read. We finished a rainy run, now we need to pick out our book. And the verdict is Other People's Houses by Abby Waxman. Other People's Houses by Abby Waxman is getting to look behind the curtain of other people's lives and seeing that not everything on the outside is the same as the inside. Everybody has their own problems, their own secrets, and their own trials and tribulations that they are dealing with. Really quick update on Other People's Houses by Abby Waxman. I'm not all set up. My lighting's not all great. I've been painting, as you saw before this, while listening to the audio of this. I'm about halfway through. I am enjoying it. This is one of those books where life is just happening. We're seeing a girl, she's having an affair. It got found out by a friend. The risk of fallout from that. We're seeing the relationships with the parents and their kids, the relationships with parents and each other, and some wanting more kids and maybe others not being prepared. Long story short, I am enjoying this, but I need to get us put together and get to my son's basketball game, which is like an hour or something away. I wanted to give you an update before I read the whole thing, just where I'm at, but it's definitely one of those ones. Excuse, the kids are waiting on me. You can hear them in the background. But this is just one of those stories where you're seeing people's lives, you're seeing kind of behind the closed doors. There's not necessarily any big plot twist yet. So far, we are only about halfway through, but you're just seeing life happen. It's intriguing, very character driven. I need to get going, but I think I'll finish this on the drive to and from the tournament. Good morning. Yes, we're in a very weird spot. I'm currently making coffee. It's early in the morning. My husband is doing his long run, and I don't have a long run because I did my long run Wednesday, but I do have a run today. But the highest, it feels like -1 right now, and the highest feels like today is 12, I believe. And I hate the cold. I don't know why I live in this god-awful state, but I do. And I have to deal with that. We went on my son's basketball tournament, and I got this really cute mug. It's handmade from there, and they have a lot of really cute ones, but I love me some Lord of the Rings. The kids are playing. They're playing family. They're going to pretend they have a dog, a cat. The youngest is brother, and the oldest, the middle, the older of them is the dad. I think it's adorable. Let's get the coffee going, and then let's talk about Other People's Houses by Abby Waxman. Why don't we get in a little bit comfier place to chit chat? And maybe the lighting will be a little bit funner. But while I was making coffee, I just really wanted to show you this. Good morning, beautiful sunshines. Is this cup not stunning? Yesterday, my son had a basketball tournament in this small town around us by an hour away. They didn't have the best book selection. However, they had a ton of really cool, different handmade bookish things. It was still a good thing. I found a book. He found a book. He found some stickers that he liked. Found this cup. There's so many of them that I wanted. There's some like fancy handmade keychains. There's just so much stuff I had to leave. Let's talk about Other People's Houses by Abby Waxman, because I did finish this yesterday and I did finish painting the room. There's still some more work that has to be done. I'm about to just start taking the tape off and getting all the paint mess cleaned up. This definitely did pick up in some drama right after I updated you, because in the beginning, the first half, you're just seeing behind other people's houses and doors and the relationships with their kids, the relationships with their husband, the relationships with their neighbors and the people at school. You're seeing the struggle of some of their kids because the kids are all different ages. You're getting to see some of them struggling with becoming teenagers or just being kids in general. Then you're seeing some of the marital troubles and insecurities of people and wanting kids and maybe not wanting kids. I really enjoyed that. It was nothing too deep, but one of them was having an affair. One of the neighbors is like a carpooler, Frances, and she walked in on Anne having the affair. And then there's this should she tell? Does she tell? How does this work because of friendships? And then it all ends up coming out. You're seeing how her choice is affecting others, and not that like it matters to them, but then there's like all the neighborhood drama, and then some of the kids go missing and they have to find them. So you're seeing all the drama and the fallout from that and the ripple effects. And it was really fun. It's one of those things I wish you could look behind people's houses. I will say I really like this cover, but I did see another cover that the audiobook has. It seems much more childish and to me didn't quite fit how kind of dark some of this went. Not really dark, but just not playful and cartoony it was. Overall, I think it was a good, fun, enjoyable book. Let's go ahead and get this room finished because my brother and I call her my sister-in-law. They're technically not married, but they are officially now because apparently they eloped yesterday. Well, no, they eloped. They got engaged. And then I asked, are you eloping? Because I've heard they wanted to elope. It's like having a big wedding. And he said it's in 23 minutes. My husband said, yeah, that's your brother. Don't take that for word. But either way, they're coming this weekend. So now we got to get them a little honeymoon room. That sounds creepy. So anyways, now we got to get this finished even more so they have a fun place to go the weekend when they visit and get them like a little congratulations wedding gift certificate thing. They just bought a new house. Like they've had a lot of fun stuff going on. They're both young. They travel. They have exciting jobs. They live a much more exciting life than me. We'll just give them a gift card so they can put it towards their travels because they're constantly traveling. Let's get this done and drink out of this absolutely stunning mug.